Hey, what's up everybody? Nexel here. Today we are going to be opening up some Weiss Schwarz product. So Weiss Schwarz is a card game that's based around Japanese animes. Different animes get different sets, and I'm super excited because this weekend was the release of Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card in English, so I'm super hyped about that. So today we're going to be opening up 2 supply kits as well as 4 boxes, and we also got the mat because we bought 4 boxes. So that's what we're doing today. Before we get started, I do want to give a shout out to Gamers World, to Brian, and to Sam for being able to procure these items. So Weiss Schwarz is not a super popular card game, so I'm really hyped that I'm able to find these products at somewhere that's convenient. It's got some good shipping, it's got great deals, so I am super hyped to be able to open this product, and thank you to Gamers World for being able to provide such awesome product. So let's go ahead and move our boxes off to the side. We're going to start with one of the supply kits because it comes with sleeves as well as a cool box. But before we do that, let's take a look at the mat, which is pretty sweet. So I don't think my camera can actually get the whole thing because we don't have a wide lens camera. But this is the Cardcaptor Sakura mat. I think I actually need to move the boxes even, the ones I put off to the side. Yeah, see, it covers more than the total amount of area that the webcam can cover, because it's one of those not wide angle ones. So it doesn't cover the whole thing, but this mat covers the entire screen, which is super sweet. And this is the mat we are going to be using in order to put our cards on there. So let's go ahead and open this guy up so that we have a mat to put our new cards on. Again, if you've watched my videos, you know that pretty much every single video, if it involves cards, if it involves any sort of product whatsoever, it's not a Nexel video unless there's some sort of struggle with plastic that I have. And that was the struggle that I have with plastic. All right, so there you go. Let's clear that up. Let's try and flatten that out, actually. Let me see. Can we move this here? Does this work better? I think this works out a little bit better because then you could see the whole mat. I like this new style of mat because the old mat used to have the spaces, the zones, stages, stocks, things like that. They got rid of that and they made the mats a little bit bigger. So this is actually really cool, really clean, and I really do like it. All right, so let's go ahead and open one of our supply kits, which comes with, actually, let's take a good look at it first. So I've learned from the Pokemon ones that we should not be just screwing around with the auto zoom because sometimes it just doesn't work well. So we're going to manually focus on some of these things. So this is the supply set. It comes with 1 deck case, 1 pack of sleeves, and 5 booster packs. These things retail out at about $39.99. So it's super sweet. It's a nice way to get cards. It's a nice way to get both a box and a package of sleeves, which is really cool. So if you want to get into this game because Cardcaptor Sakura is now a set, by all means, I would pick up one of these supply boxes. It is a nice, good way to get started by playing the game, and then you already have supplies going for you. This is a lot of packaging, though, a lot of intensive packaging. So here we go. Let's take out our box. So this is our box. It has this nice little artwork of Sakura on the front. Let's see if I can get a good zoom. Okay. Nice little artwork of Sakura on the front. This is the top of the box. It says Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card. And then we have the mascots on the sides of the box. I'll be honest, I need to rewatch this anime. It's been a long time for me. So I'm kind of tripping on names. I know that's Kiro. I forgot what the name of this cat was, though. And then it's this deck, which is super funny because this is a resemblance to the Cloud Book. So I think that's actually really cool. To have that nice little addition on there. And then we have our sleeves here. So these are the sleeves. It's pretty much the same artwork as the box, so I guess it's nice that they pair together. But 60 sleeves, super good. This is a $15 value right here. The box is a $10 value. And then the packs, there's 5 packs, each of them roughly about $5 each. So yeah, we will start with these packs and then we will move on to our box. So let's go ahead and toss that off to the side for now. We have sleeves for our cards. Let's put the box off to the side because it's not really going to serve too much of a purpose. And let me fix the zoom. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and open these. Where did I put my handy-ma-dandy skizzers? Here they are. All right, and here is our first pack of the Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Set. All right, so we'll do a little bit slowly on the first few ones, but then we will start picking up the pace. Okay, I think that's fine. So These are just a few of the commons right here. For the most part, you don't really use the commons in most decks, but a lot of people just like having them for playset purposes. This is a really cool card. Clear card Gale. If you do not have a character with Sakura in its card name, this card cannot be played from your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's characters, return it to his or her hand, and that character and choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 2,000 power till the end of the turn. Put this card in memory. If this card is in your memory, all your Cardcaptor Sakura Gale get plus 1,000 power. And then we have a Shaoran card, which actually looks pretty cool. I do like the art on these guys. But I just realized if we keep doing it this way, we're going to take forever. So we start off with a Tomoyo Best Friend card. Let's see if the auto zoom can do better than I can. No, it didn't do too much. We start off with a Tomoyo Best Friend card, and yeah, we should probably truck just a little bit faster here. So we'll separate it like this. We have a Release Record, which is a super good card. I feel like the Record climax combo in this set is actually pretty solid. It lets you spam the card itself. So let's just burn through these cards. I'm actually gonna change the zoom so that it could zoom in a little bit better. I think that's it. Okay, so here's our commons. Cool stuff. We got a clear card Reflect, a Cardcaptor Sakura Gravitation, and then we have a Sakura Whipping Up a Storm. I feel like we should read the rare ones at least. Nah, not a big deal. And then we have Fire God Come Forth as our climax card. So I actually kind of like that Whipping Up a Storm one. It lets you trade a climax for a card in your discard pile, so that's super cool. Here's our commons. We have Secure. We have another Shaoran card, and we have a double rare. So we have a Cardcaptor Sakura Gale. So we'll read these at least. So let's go ahead, get a good zoom in on these guys right here. If my hands would stop shaking, goodness. Okay, so when this card is placed on the stage from your hand or by a change effect, look at the top look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them and put it in your hand, and put the rest into your waiting room. Climax combo for 1 stock. When this card attacks, if Release Gale is in your climax area, you may pay the cost. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent, and this card gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. Not a particularly good one, just because till the end of the turn effects don't really do you much, because on your opponent's turn, they're just going to come back and destroy you. So that kind of stinks. It's not the best level 3 in this set, to be perfectly honest. Let's make sure that's working. Okay, so these are our commons. These are our uncommons. And then we got a Toya Concerned Big Brother as our rare, and a Hunger Overwhelming as our climax in this pack. All right, so we got to speed this up. We're at 7 minutes. Let's just race through these guys here. So we got this one. This is actually kind of a funny card. Pay 1 stock. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters, and they cannot restand during the next turn. And then we got another double R. So we have the Kiro card. So let's get a focus on there. It's kind of hard to focus on these guys because there's so much like shine going on. So put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, put the top card of your clock into your stock, so it becomes like a 1 stock cost kind of character. And when this card attacks, choose one of your Tomoeda or magic characters, and that character gets plus X power until the end of turn. X is equal to the number of Tomoeda or magic characters you have times 500. All right, so cool. We got 2 double R's in the supply set, which is actually pretty good, considering a box normally only comes with 4 of them. So we opened 5 packs, got 2 double R's. That's some good stuff. Unfortunately, not any of the double R's that are particularly good. The Kiro can be a little good because it heals, but I don't know if I want to play that card. So we'll see if we can get... we're looking for the Sakura cards. We are looking for the Sakura, pretty much her costume cards, because those are the ones that are going to be the most useful to us. All right, so our first box, here we go. Let's try and crack this open very, very carefully. All right, so let's take a look at our promo. So our promo for the pack is... boop. All right, it is going to be Mini Sakura in pink dress. If the card facing this card is a cost 0 or lower, this card cannot become reverse, which is a pretty solid effect, in my opinion. Let's put that over there, and let's go ahead and get cracking. So let's take out our 20 packs. Yeah, I have to kind of zoom through these a little bit faster because I feel like we're just not going to have the liberty of reading all the cards. All right, so let's go there, and let's get going, guys. All right, first pack. Again, now that I'm doing Weiss Schwarz ones again, I have to use scissors. I feel bad when I just rip them open, like all savagely. I don't feel bad about that at all when I do Pokemon, but when I do Weiss Schwarz, I like to treat them with a little bit more respect. All right, so we start with a Kuro Beast Mode, which is actually part of the deck we're trying to build, and then we got an Otherworldly Encounter as our climax for the pack. All right, so we should have one foil and then 4 double R's to go. So let's go ahead and just zip through the comments, kind of appreciate the art going along the way. And then we start off with our double R's with a Tomoyo Enamored Friend. So again, we will read this. It is a double R, so let's get a good zoom going here. All right, well, we're trying to zoom here, but again, the shine kind of makes it difficult. So, auto effect, pay 1, put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, all your Tomoeda characters get plus 500 power and plus 1 soul to the end of the turn. And then the second one is this ability activates up to 1 time per turn. During the turn that this card is placed on the stage from your hand, when damage dealt by this card is canceled, put the top card of your deck into your waiting room and deal X damage to your opponent. X is equal to that card's level plus 1. So it is a Musashi, which is really, really solid. And then we got Dress Designer's Delight as our climax. Let's see here. All right. I'm trying to get a good zoom on at least these, but it looks like it's not working. I don't think I'm gonna have luck with the zoom. There's just no way or no universe where we get lucky with working on the zoom, and that's just the life we gotta live with, unfortunately. All right, here we go. So let's zip through these commons because we're gonna end up with a bunch of commons. We're really looking for the rares and the double R's. We got another Tomoyo Concerned Big Brother as our rare, and we got Birds of a Feather as our climax. But yeah, 4 more boxes. We're gonna have to do this relatively quickly. We got a Sakura on the Torrential Flame, Mysterious Hooded Figure, and Sakura Slip of the Tongue. And then we got another Birds of a Feather for our climax here. Okay. We're building a lot of garbage in the corner right there. All right, so there's our commons. Here's our uncommons. We have a Sakura Aquarium Date, and then a Clear Card Siege, as well as a Cardcaptor Sakura Siege. So this is another double rare. We just dropped a box on the floor, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at our super sweet double R. Okay. I think that's as good as I'm going to get. So it is one of the level 3s. It's going to be if you have 2 or more Tomoeda or Magic characters, this card gets plus 2,000 power. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand or by a change effect, draw up to 2 cards, choose 1 card in your hand and put it into your waiting room. And then climax combo, when this card attacks, if Release Siege is in your climax area and you have another Tomoeda or Magic character, this card gets the following ability until the end of your opponent's turn. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, choose up to 2 of your opponent's characters, and those characters get minus 1 soul till the end of the turn, which is really, really good. It lets you damage fix so that you're not like completely eating a bunch of damage. I don't think blue is particularly strong in this set, but I mean, I'm willing to have my mind changed. I am willing to have my mind changed for a good deck that displays a good set of stuff. We have a Sakura Dexterous, which is the Mill Runner. So I need 4 of those because I feel like until level 2-ish, it's kind of hard to make up like a viable strategy with this set. But still really, really excited. At this point, we're just displaying the uncommons and commons. We have a Shaoran Sword Summoning, which I wish I could get like a better zoom for you guys to be able to appreciate these cards, because honestly they're beautiful. Like, I love the way these cards look. And then we got a Release Siege, which is the climax card that goes with the Sakura Siege, the one that we just drew. So we are 2 rares down, or 2 double R's down, and then we have a few more to go, as well as the foil for the box. We get a Tomoyo as our... Oh my gosh, yeah, this zoom thing is not working. I feel like... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Alright, that's fine. Let's just leave it at that and go from there. We have Fire God Come Forth as our climax for this pack. So we're pretty much almost half the box's value through. We just got a bunch of rares and other things coming down along the way. Alright, so here's our commons, uncommons, and then we got a Sakura Got You Covered. So this is another double R. So we are 3 double Rs in. If all characters are Tomoeda or magic, this card gets plus 1,000 power. And then climax combo, when this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, if lunch break is in your climax area, search your deck for up to 1 Tomoeda or magic character, reveal it to your opponent, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. Pretty solid level 1 combo. For this point in the meta, though, I have to say it's actually kind of bad. That's definitely like a 2015 card, and we are in 2019, my friends. We need stronger effect cards. Let's see. All right, that should be fine. Yeah, we need... This is actually kind of a funny card because it lets you attack back row characters, which is not a very common thing. We have the Sakura Kinomoto card. This card is the card that becomes all the super powerful level 3 cards like our Cardcaptor Sakura Siege, so we need definitely some of those. We need at least 4, I feel like, because you're going to want to... that's your early play. Essentially, you're going to want to change into these big characters and start attacking with, like, these powerful effects. Alright, so let's go through here. We got a Tomoyo Ever Ready, we have a Sakura Lunch Break, and then we have a Sakura Abashed, which is the blue Brainstormer for this set. I believe it's a blue Search Brainstormer. There we go. Okay, cool stuff. And then we have a Lunch Break, which is that climax combo that goes with the little frog Sakura that we have in the corner here that we should actually be putting there. Okay. Alright, so let's go through our commons. Here are our commons. We have, speaking of which, Sakura into the Torrential Flame, and then Yakido Dual Identity as our rare, as well as Flower Viewing. You know what, I'm going to actually have to just take all this garbage and put it in the box that all this came in, because we're going to have a lot of garbage from this set. We are going to have just copious amounts of trash, because... we're opening 4 boxes, and this is going to take, unfortunately, a little bit of time because I am not super fast at opening... Oh, look at that one. It's a little Siege costume. I am not super fast at opening Weiss cards. We have an Akiho Just Viewing. Sakura Befriending the Calls are uncommon. And then we have a Release Gale. So I guess after every box, I'll just dump out all the trash into the box, and then we can go from there. So we are missing 1 more double R, and then... we are missing the foil for the box. So here's our commons, here's our uncommons, and then we got a Cardcaptor Sakura Gale, which is not a super good one. We already talked about this one before, so we're not going to read it again. And then we have Intertwining Hearts. So we have 4 more packs. Unfortunately, the only real good double R we got in this one was... Actually, are we 4 in? I think we're... No, yeah, we got the Musashi Burn, and then we got the Siege Sakura, which is pretty okay. Not exactly a good box, in my opinion, unless the foil is really good. So we have Yakido Just Viewing, and then I'll Release Record. Yeah, we're looking for the Record card. That's the one we're looking for. The Cardcaptor Sakura Record. That's the one that I think every deck needs to at least be attempting to run. We have a Akiro Insatiable Hunger, and a Fire God Come Forth. So we have 3 more packs left. Let's see if we can pull an SP or something like that to save this relatively actually mediocre box, in my opinion. But again, this is a really cool card game. I really like the aesthetics. We have Cardcaptor Sakura Lucid as our rare, and then we have a Hunger Overwhelming as our climax. But yeah, you play this game because you like anime and because you think it's cool to be able to play anime characters and do cool anime things. So we have... Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. Did we get 5 in here? We have a Cardcaptor Sakura Record, which is arguably the best level 3 in this set. Let's see if we can get a solid zoom going there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So if this card is on your center stage, all your Tomoeda or magic characters get plus 1500 power. Climax combo, pay 2. When Release Record is placed in your climax area, if this card is in your center stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 2 Tomoeda or magic characters, reveal them to your opponent, put them in your hand, choose up to 1 Cardcaptor Sakura Record in your hand, and put it on any position of your stage and shuffle your deck. And then a third effect is put 2 cards from your hand into the waiting room. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost. If you do, put that battle opponent into your opponent's clock. So it's really, really good, in my opinion, because you get the clock shoot, it summons itself, It lets you get it from the deck. It also, like, the effect pays for itself because you get 2 cards from the deck. And I think it's just a really, really good ability, a really solid level 3 to be playing in this set. But we still haven't hit the foil, which is kind of strange. Oh, there it is. We have a Sakura Got You Covered SR. So that is the Frog Sakura that we got a little bit. So we got 6 double Rs from this one box, which is actually really, really, really good. All right, so let's just run through this last pack, and then we can get started on our next box. And our rare is going to be Tomoyo Best Friend. So that is our first box here. Let's go ahead and crack open the next one. All right, so here comes that part of the video again where Nexel struggles with plastic really, really bad. All right, there we go. So hopefully as we go down the line, we're able to just kind of crack these boxes a little bit sooner. I'm just really, really hyped to be able to open this set. All right, so our promo is going to be Cardcaptor Sakura in Oriental Dress. When this card is placed from the stage from your hand, if you have another Tomoeda or magic character, this card gets plus 2,000 power till the end of the turn. All right, so let's go ahead and take out our packs. There are our 20 packs. All right, so let's get cracking on our second box. That first box actually ended up pretty okay because we got like the equivalent of 6 double Rs in there. We did get the record, which is super dope. Let's see here. Okay, so let's burn through the commons really quickly. We got these 2 as our uncommon, and we open up into the SR, which is not how we want to start the box. We have a Tomoyo SR card, so let's actually put our foils right here. And then, yeah, I feel like that's not a good way to start the box because you open into the one of the chase cards of the set, and it's not like a good chase card, unfortunately. So hopefully we can pull into some sick double Rs in order to compensate for it. That's another common. And then we have Sakura Lost in the Labyrinth rare. What's like a good height? There you go. That's like a good height. All right, I'm going to try and keep it consistently at the same height so that way it's like kind of zoomed in-ish. I feel like the lighting presents kind of a big problem in the back there. Because I want you guys to be able to see these cards and appreciate them. We have another Sakura, Got You Covered, Frog Searcher, and then we have Birds of a Feather. But yeah, I want you guys to be able to appreciate the art too because I feel like I really, really like the quality of these cards. Sometimes, yeah, if you go back into the earlier sets, what is this, with boxing gloves? Oh no, she's just wearing like a Prince outfit. When you go back into the earlier sets, it's kind of like sometimes the quality is like bad. Like it's like they took a screenshot and then edited the screenshot with Microsoft Paint. But the newer stuff actually looks like it's got some good quality to it. We have another Cardcaptor Sakura Gale, which is, again, not the one that we want. We want any of the other ones. Literally any of the double R level 3s that are not that one. Okay, so let's just go through our comments. So here are the comments. We have Sakura Middle School Life, we have a Shaoran, and we have a Sakura Dexterous, the runner, as well as Release Reflect, which is another one that we want to get. We want to get Release Reflect, and we want to get Record. Those are the ones that I am really looking for in the set, as well as any of the secret rare chase cards that might come in here. So we have a UA as our rare, as well as an otherworldly encounter as our climax. All right, let's go through these commons real quick. Look at this. I like this this Kiro. He's just like, oh shoot, people are here. Must hide and pretend to be stuffed animal. Mysterious Hooded Figure, Clear Card Record, and Sakura Not Very Effective, which is the assassin, which gains power when you play it and allows you to just kind of run over some things for no additional cost except for playing it, essentially. Spinny. Okay, I'm just going to try and remember it. Spinny and Momo are 2 of the whatchamacallit, mascot characters. We have a Yukito, Dual Identity, as well as Intertwining Hearts. Oh my gosh, I really hope that we get one other thing because the Tomoyo SR, it looks very, very pretty, but at the same time, it's very, very not good. So let's see what else we can get. We get a Sakura Sun Showers, which is going to be the Tap Self Brainstormer, which is pretty good. Allows you to search for some more cards for the cost of just tapping itself and 1 cost. All right, so here are the commons again. We're going to end up with several commons. That stack is going to be huge. We have another Cardcaptor Sakura Record, which is super good. Looking forward to hopefully, if I can get a playset of that, that'd be sweet. But at the very least, I want 3 of that. I want 3 Sieges, 3 of the Reflects, That's what we're looking for. We're looking to relatively make playsets of the expensive stuff. We have a Cardcaptor Sakura Siege. Nice. So we have 2 Sieges. We have 2 Records. No Reflects. I did get one from a pack earlier randomly. So technically, I guess I have 1 Reflect in the bank kind of thing. Alright, so here are our comments. Here is the uncommons. And then we got a Sakura Whipping Up a Storm. I'm really hoping we get an SP. If we get one of the signed cards, that would be super sweet to have that on camera. For some of you that have seen some of my previous Weiss Schwarz openings, we got previous SPs and it was hype. Oh, we got a triple R. We got an Intertwining Hearts foil card, so we got an SR and a whatchamacallit, an SR and a triple R, which is really, really interesting. Look at how detailed that is. That is very, very cool looking. Intertwining Hearts is not a card that we play in the deck that I want to make, but it is cool that we got 2 foils. It is a very strange. I don't know if that means we're going to get less double R's from this. I don't know how the ratios are working out, but hopefully this is kind of like a good study video for people to kind of think about what the ratios are. Sakura, choices, and Fire Gods come forth. So how many are we in actually? So we got 1, 2, we got, oh wait, did we get 4? Yeah, so we should be out. Oh wait, I don't know if this box has anything left then, because we pulled 4 double R's, we pulled 2 foil cards. Like, to say if there's anything left in this box, I feel like it's kind of a stretch. So let's kind of just go through it. We have a Toya Concerned Big Brother, as well as a Lunch Break. Yeah, I honestly don't know if there's anything left in these packs, because we pulled 2 foil cards and 4 double R's. So let's just kind of race through this, because this might be very anticlimactic. We have a Sakura Pure White Dress, which is a super good card. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top of your deck or in your waiting room. And then the second effect is pay 1 when a climax is put into your climax area. You may pay the cost. If you do, look up to 4 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 Tomoeda or magic character from among them, reveal it to your opponent, put it in your hand, and put the rest in your waiting room. Very, very cool card. Allows you to pretty much go through your deck a little bit faster, which can be vital when you have to start condensing it so that you're not getting hit with a lot of damage. And I know that might sound confusing to people that don't play the game. Don't worry. If you want to get into it, I definitely recommend picking one set that you really like and then playing the cards from that set. Because that way, you know, no matter what, you made a deck around like a set that you like. Like there's Persona, there's Sword Art Online. There's a lot of sets that people can grow to like. We have another double R, UA Moon Guardian. So let's go ahead and get a good zoom and let's get a solid read. During your turn, this card gets plus 500 power for each of your other Tomoeda or magic characters. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may put the top card of your clock into your waiting room. And then pay 2 when this card's battle opponent becomes reversed. You may pay the cost if you do deal 1 damage to your opponent. So we are at 5 double R's per box, I believe. I think that's just going to be the normalized ratio. 2 foils was kind of strange to get out of the same box, but I digress. I think it's cool. I think that it's awesome to get multiple foils. We have a Sakura Stunned, and then we have a Release Record. And then we got 1 more pack left. Unfortunately, no SPs or any of the secret rares. If we got a secret rare, oh my gosh, that would be fire. That would be just, I feel like that would make this one of the greatest box openings I've ever done if we could pull into a secret rare. And then we have another Sakura Kinomoto, which is good because we need 4 of that card. And right now, we've got 2 with 2 boxes left to spare. Except we're not really sparing the boxes because we're on to box number 3. If we could crack this open. Ugh, this is Struggle with Plastic Adventure Part 87. All right, there we go. Cool, cool. Finally got the plastic off. Let's see if we can get 1 of each promo. So there's 4 total promos. That looked really weird. I like literally shuffled around the whole box. There's 4 total promos. From this one, we are going to get... nah, we got another Oriental Dress. So it looks like we're not getting a full set of the promo cards. But that's fine. The promo cards are more for like aesthetics, if anything. Gosh, I hate when there's just 1 card at the bottom, because then when I cut it with scissors, I'm just like, oh gosh, please don't tell me I cut the thing. Don't tell me I cut the cards. All right, so here's our commons, uncommons, and we start with a Toya Concerned Big Brother as our rare in this 3rd box. So let's hope we can pull some straight fire out of this. That would be super awesome if we could have like at least one really awesome card be pulled from these 4 boxes to show people. We have a Kiro Beast Mode as well as a Hunger Overwhelming. 2 packs down, we've got I think 5 double R's to go, and then foil cards if this box has X amount of foil cards. I don't know how many it'll have. We start with a Cardcaptor Sakura Siege, which is, again, the damage canceling one. So that's pretty good. We have 3 of that, so I don't want any more of that one. I'd rather get other cooler, different cards that we haven't really displayed yet on the video. So we got a Sakura. This one's actually pretty good. Let's see. This is another double R, so let's get a good zoom on there. Let's see here. Okay. When this card is placed from the stage from your hand, put put the top 2 cards of your deck into your waiting room. If there is a climax revealed among those cards, this card gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. And then the second effect is pay 1, put the top card of your deck into your clock. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one level 1 or lower character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. So that is our first double R. Unfortunately, that's the first one of that we have, and I believe I need to run 3 of them, at the very least 2 of them out of 4. So we have 4 total copies we can have, and we only pulled 1, and it happened in our 3rd box, so it's kind of late-ish. So I don't know. We're definitely not going to be able to get a place on that. For sure, we won't be able to. We have a Sakura Abashed, and then a Release Reflect. Yeah, we haven't. I feel like, is it because there's a lot of double R's that we get 5 per box? I'm not really sure. But we do need to start pulling some of the other ones we haven't shown yet. We have a Tomoyo and a Otherworldly Encounter. So we are 1 double R out. We should have 4 more to go, as well as X amount of foils that might be in this box. There's the commons, uncommons. We have a Tomoyo Best Friend and a Flower Viewing. And 4 box, I feel like 4 box is usually my limit for buying Weiss cards in any sort of big bulk. Just because, like, you should be able to get enough of the rares. Oh, gosh. In order to make, like, a solid deck. And then you just pay for the singles. We have an Akiho, just visiting, and then Birds of a Feather. So we are definitely compressing this box. We haven't pulled anything particularly awesome aside from that 1 Sakura. So let's see if we can pull something good here. I feel like this one's a good one. This one's going to be fire. Yes, we have a Tomoyo Enamored Friend. This is that Musashi again. Really good for those final moments of the game. So we have 2 of those, which is good because that's all I need, actually. I only want to run 2 of that in my deck. So that's pretty sweet that we were able to at least complete that part. And then, ooh, we got a foil. We have Sakura Sudden Showers. This is going to be that Brainstormer. So that's an SR. So we should have a triple R or hopefully an SP remaining in this box. Or even the secret rare. That would be straight fire if we can get a secret rare out of these 4 boxes. I would freak out real bad. We have a Kiro Insatiable Hunger and a Release Siege. And then, oh, I keep forgetting. We also have the other supply set that we got to open, which comes with 5 packs, which apparently I've heard have good pull rates, but I'm not sure myself. We have a Sakura Slip of the Tongue, as well as a Fire God Come Forth. All right, so we should have 3 more double R's, as well as another foil, if this box gives multiple foils. We have a Shaoran Lee, which I forgot is another one of the double R's here. So let's get a good zoom on that if we possibly can with this webcam that has a problem zooming. That's fine. So put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 Tomoeda or magic character in your clock, return it to your hand, and then put the top card of your deck into your clock. Second effect is when this card becomes reversed. If this card's battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may put the top card of your opponent's clock into his or her waiting room. If you do, put that character into your opponent's clock. So it is a clock kicker, in a way. Clock switcher? Clock bomb. Clock bomb, that's what it's called. Something like that. I don't really use that effect very often, so I think it's called a clock bomb. I'm pretty sure it's called a clock bomb, so we're going to call it a clock bomb. We have another Sakura Sudden Shower, so that was that foil that we got right there. I need to watch this anime, to be honest. Like, I saw the original one, and I heard that clear card is a continuation of it. It is not the same one. So if you watch the original Cardcaptors, you have something to look forward to, kind of like a sequel, really. We have a Yukito just visiting. See, when I think back on the translation of it, it's kind of funny because it's like, was it really bad translating, or was it actually how the authors intended for that name to be said? We have a Sakura choices. We have how many packs left? We have 4 packs left. We should have one more double R and hopefully one more foil card in here. So let's take a look at what we got in our last 4 packs of this box, which I feel like for 4 boxes, we haven't been pulling fire. Booms, Cardcaptor Sakura record. We got another one. So we have 3 of those now. So I think we've got one more double R and hopefully one more foil in this box. And we're down to 3 packs. So let's see if we can pull fire right here. Ooh, Sakura Pure White Dress. Not a double R, but still a good card. I definitely plan on playing that card. And if we can, oh my gosh, if we can get the secret rare of that card, I would just freak out on camera, which is a funny thing to see. I am pretty sure it looks ridiculous. We have a Sakura Lucid as well as a Release Record. Boy, this is kind of I kind of wonder, like, why that one box came with both a triple R and an SR. But we've got one more box left. No SP so far, which is kind of disheartening. We have a UA. So from that box, I think we only got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 4 from that box, I think. No, we got 5. We got 5. Okay, so no SP so far, which is kind of disheartening. I was hoping to at least pull 1 SP. If not, the secret rare would have been super sweet. So yeah, I hope this last box is actually just straight fire, as well as the supply set that we still have left. I hope that we get some good stuff in this box, as well as that supply set. So we have a mini Sakura school uniform. So we are only missing 1 promo actually, which is actually pretty sweet that we are able to almost complete that. So we've got 1 box left. Let's hope this box is just magical. Like, this needs to be just jaw-breaking, because we want, nothing says a good YouTube video like the moment of shock, when things go, like, the stars line up correctly and something super amazing happens. We start with a Sakura Got You Covered, which is not the best double R, but it is a double R. It is not one of the level 3s, so take it or leave it, you know, it is a double R. Alright, so let's keep going through here. I'm sure by now you've seen all these cards already. Yukito just visiting, and a Release Record. So I guess the boxes can have anywhere between 1 to 2 foils in them, based on, I guess, how it's packaged. I guess it's like, and there's no consistency. Ooh, we have an SR Sakura, which is really, really good because it's a double R. So now we can actually potentially end up with 3 of them, which is a good amount to have. It's not an SP though. We want SPs. You don't buy boxes for cards, or, well, you do buy boxes for cards, but you buy boxes for getting SPs and, like, secret cards. So we have a UA here. You want, like, the super sweet chase cards. That's why you buy boxes. Otherwise, no matter what card game I will ever tell you to play, it is a better financial investment just to buy singles. So we buy for the chases. We have a Cardcaptor Sakura Lucid. So we are 1 double R down. We are 1 foil out. 1 of potentially 2. So let's see if we can get another foil in our boxes here. All right, so we got 4 there. And then, ooh, we have a Cardcaptor Sakura Reflect. Finally, our second one. Let me actually put this garbage in the box. And then let's get a good zoom so I can show you guys this card, which is the first time we're getting it in our last box, unfortunately. Let's see here. I'm glad I got one earlier. Goodness. Alright, so if all your characters are Tomoeta or Magic, this card gets plus 2,000 power. The card facing this card gets -1 soul. And then Climax combo, when this card attacks, if Release Reflect is in your Climax area, this card gets plus 1,000 power and the following 2 abilities until the end of your opponent's next turn. During this card's battle, you cannot receive damage by auto effects of your opponent's characters. And second, when the character facing this card attacks, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. So it allows you to deal damage to your opponent on their own turn, potentially ending the game right then and there. So that's a super cool effect. I am kind of sad that's the only one we've gotten out of all these boxes, and then they don't tend to repeat them. So unfortunately, that's just how it is. We have another Sakura. Good stuff. So we are three? Yeah, we are 3 double R's in. So now we have 3 Sakuras, which is really good, what we wanted to end up with. But what we really want to end up with is a secret rare chase card. Come on, box. I want you to give me 1 SP or 1 chase card. I feel like if you buy 4 boxes and don't get an SP or something really good, like, was it worth it? Otherwise, you could have just bought the play sets for a much, much cheaper value. So please, box, be gentle to us. Be kind. Let's see here. So there's our commons, and then we got a Sakura Abash as well as a Release Reflect. So I think we might have to build blue. We might have to build blue-green instead of the red-green that we originally wanted, just because that's how our level 3s came out. We have another Kiro Beast Mode as well as another Otherworldly Encounter. Yeah, I might just have to buy the singles, unfortunately, to complete this. Yeah, just we haven't been pulling fire. I feel like we've just been pulling, like, any other rando box. Sakura Slip of the Tongue as well as Intertwining Hearts. I know out of this case, because the store owner was like contacting me, 2 of the SPs are already gone, unfortunately. So let's see if we could end up with a third one. If not the chase card, that would be just absolutely fantastic. I keep talking about this chase card, but it would honestly make this box video so great. It would make the value so fantastic. We have another Shaoran Lee. So we are 4 double R's in, and we only have a few packs left. I'm getting scared, guys. I am getting scared that we won't be able to pull anything magical in these last few packs here. We have a Kiro double R, so I think that's it. I think we're out unless there is just something fantastic in these last few packs here. We have, like, I think 6 packs left, and unfortunately we haven't pulled any SPs or the chase cards. This is getting kind of scary, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping to pull one, but I mean, we've gone through a majority of our product already and haven't pulled it quite yet. So a little disheartened. No, this is it. This is where it ends. We have Release Reflect Triple R. So while that is a very cool card, it is not the chase, and it is not an SP card. So I think we're just out of luck. We should just open these out of formality at this point, and then move on to our supply kit and hope that something good comes in the supply kit. Oh man, that's actually kind of disheartening. I was hoping we could at least get 1 SP. Would have definitely made this worthwhile. Let's see here. We have a Sakura Sudden Showers. 2 more packs left. I'm sorry, guys. I was hoping we could at least get 1 SP, but it looks like that's not happening today. We didn't get a chase card even. So yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. Yukito Dual Identity, and our last pack, which is probably not going to have a foil because we already pulled 2 foils out of the box. So let's just move on. Yeah, Sakura Choices. We opened 4 boxes. No SPs. That is really, really sad, actually. Like, 4 boxes should at least guarantee you 1 SP, but I guess that's just the roll of the dice. I guess we're not particularly lucky today, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Let's see if we can get something of value out of the supply box, our second supply box that we got from trading Pokemon cards in, actually. All right, so we will put all the other stuff to the side. We only want the packs. So we have 5 packs left. Let's hope there's an SP or a chase card, because we haven't pulled one. But I mean, 5 packs, that's not a lot. I feel like it's not enough to guarantee anything. 5 packs is just kind of like a haha, kind of here's 5 packs to go with the rest of your order, which should be the supply kit, the deck box, as well as the sleeves. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got a Cardcaptor Sakura Record, which is super cool. Again, it is, I think right now it's a $15 card, but it's not the chase card. I know I keep talking about it. I am honestly just a little sad we didn't get a chase card. But you know, we shouldn't be expecting it. We shouldn't be expecting a super rare card that comes 1 per 16 boxes. So we sort of had like a 25% chance, and we just kind of whiffed. Let's see here. All right, we have a Sakura Stunned, and here is our last pack out of 4 boxes and 2 supply kits. Goodness, this is a little sad, unfortunately, that we couldn't pull something super sweet. We got another Cardcaptor Sakura Reflect, which is good because now we have 3 of those guys, but we have no SPs to show, no chase cards to show, just a bunch of solid amounts of cards. This is like a giant stack of cards right here. So let's actually push all our commons and uncommons off to the side, and as well as our rares. So we'll just kind of do a breakdown of the good cards that we pulled. So let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's move. We can move this off. Yeah, we'll just do this. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cards here. So for our quote-unquote chase cards, we got a Release Reflect, a Sakura. Is this triple R or is this a double R? Oh, it's just an SR. Okay. So 2 SRs. We have the Sakura Sudden Showers. We have an Intertwining Hearts. We have a Tomoyo as well as a Sakura Got You Covered. So out of 4 boxes, we pulled 4 foils. Or 6 foils, which is pretty sweet. Let's see how many of each one of these we got. I think we only got 2 total Kiros, and one of them came from the, one of them actually came from the supply kit set. So those supply kit sets are actually coming with some good stuff. Not SPs like I originally thought they were going to come with, but again, we only expect so much. We should have expected really the base minimum value from these kits. All right, so let's see here. Boy, how many... I think there were 10 double R's in this entire set. There we go. And then the Gales. We got to make room for the Gales. Let's just put the Gales up here. Okay. We got 2 Gales. 3 of those. And yeah, this is our breakdown. So we have 3 Gales. We have 2 Reflects. We have 4 Records. We have 2 Kiros. 3 Sieges. 1 UA Moon Guardian. 2 Tomoyo Enamored Friends, 3 Gotcha Covereds, 2 Sakuras, and then 2 Shaoran Lees. So with that being said, that is the end of this super long 4 boxes and 2 supply kits opening. Unfortunately, again, I'm sorry that we couldn't pull like chase cards. We couldn't pull anything particularly amazing, but it is super cool. I am still super excited to build this deck. So I think I have all the components I need. I've got the Reflects, the Sieges, the Records, all a bunch of good stuff here. So that should be able to build me a very solid deck. So with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer when I have the time. But as always, everyone, until next time, take it easy.